G'day, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all? Arty farty back in the land of down under. Hang on, I'm not the right way around. I see. I'm sitting the right way up. But yep, finally made it home. And I tell you what, that dinghy was the fastest dinghy on the Pacific. Got me home within about 15 hours. So what a trip that was.
You know, you
I'll
got to
get
be
back.
careful.
I'll get to that in a
As a
minute.
man, you really don't want to brag about having the fastest dinghy. Oh, you mean a boat? I'm sorry.
Yep. Well, it wasn't even mine, but yeah, it was going good. It went quick. I'll just say a quick hello to people that are already here. Papa John, hello. Chris Aficiono, how are you? Tammy and Ray, hi. Curly Dwight just came in. Randall, Rick Strange, how are we all? Dave from Crooked River, how are you, buddy? Just a quick heads up, people. I know there's some more coming in. It's only going to be a very short show today. Probably only half an hour max. I've had a very disturbing email when I got back home, and as a lot of people know, and have been following me all this time, I've been going through an ordeal with this wreck that I've had, and the issue has been coming up about my mental state and everything else. G'day, RGJ Trains, how are you? And they're attacking me, and they're attacking me now with me being in the US where I need to get a relief. I need to come home and visit some friends and visit my step family, and I'm being attacked pretty badly. I've got to be careful what I present and everything else at the moment on social media platforms, both Facebook, which I hardly use, and particularly here on YouTube. I am talking with my attorneys next week and my psychologist in the next couple of weeks. I will have a bit more of an answer next weekend in regards to my shows, how frequent I'll be doing it, if I will be doing any. G'day, Alma. How are you? I did enjoy my stay. I did reach out to some of you that I'll class very close to me. There's Anthony, there's Dave from Crooked River, Tammy and Ray, or Tammy and Philip, should I say, Ray Barbell, and a couple others. Like, you guys understand what I went through. G'day, Dave from Catalina Foothills. How are you? So I need to deal with it. My mental state, what had improved with me going to the US. I got out of here. I've been trapped here in this area for the last 4 years. It's going to be 1st of May since my accident. I've been trapped at home. Take the COVID situation out, and I don't care if I'm going to get struck for using that word, because there was such a thing. Even take that out of the picture, I still would have been in the same boat where I was trapped at home. I'm not getting any assistance. I don't have any friends and family I can talk to over here. It's one thing when you talk to people online, face-to-face on camera, and it's another thing when you talk to someone, sit down over a cup of coffee and spend countless hours talking face-to-face and coming up with some sort of direction, in just a clearing the mind. I mean, I went over there. Thank you to Anthony. Thank you to Dave. Thank you to Tammy. Thank you to Ray Bell. Thank you to David Catalina Foothills and all those ones that I met up in the plumber and all those that I met up at Amherst. That was a great morale boost for me with everything I've been through. Mental state, I'm still struggling. Yes, I went to the United States. Yes, I went to see, but I need to talk to people face to face. It's different. As I just said, it's different. Did I enjoy myself? Yes, to a large degree when I was in person with the loved ones. Unfortunately, with Anthony and Joyce, I wasn't feeling the best. But with the hospitality and everything else that I got from them and the friendship and everything else, it's great. But we'll make up for it when they come here mid-year. I'm looking forward to it. So that's what I'm dealing with at the moment here. Oh shit. G'day, Lynn. Yeah, 3 months. Is it 3 months? No, it's 4 months. Don't rush it, okay?
Actually, it's 3 months. No, it's we're arriving end of May, so you got March to April, April to May, May to June. It's 3 months.
Same week. Oh shit! I better get your accommodation sorted, eh? I gotta up you better for the accommodation that you gave me when I was there. At least it won't be as cold as what it was at your place. No, definitely not, Lynn. Definitely not. No way in the bloody world am I going to move to the United States. I'll visit, but there's no bloody way I'm moving over there. Hell no. Oh, hell no. RGJ, stop looking at this. You hacked in my computer. You're pinching my IDs. But yeah, it is going to be 3 months, isn't it? Shit, that's going to come out real quick. But yeah, we'll make the most of it, and we'll make up for my sick days when I was over there visiting them. But I tell you what, I wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't really bad. At least summer. Well, RGJ, it's going to be winter here in Australia. But at least it's not going to be as cold as it is in Ohio. It'd be more like an LA winter, which should be still reasonably warm. I arrived Thursday here, and it hit 37 degrees Celsius outside, which would be touching 100 mark.
Yeah, 98, 99.
98, 99 with a humidity of 92% at Sydney Airport. And I was like, bang, oh, Mansville Railways, how are you? Mind you, when we landed in Fiji, because the Fiji airport, they haven't got an enclosed bridge area. You walk on a outside terrace sort of thing. If someone see the photos that I had in me last Sunday, Friday, you see what the terminal was like. There it was 34 degrees with, I think it was 94, 96% humidity. Luckily we made it out of there because later that day they got hit with a really bad storm there. So on my trip home, it wasn't without adventures itself. Thanks to Dave from Carolina Foot, he was going home sick. The refuelers were a bit late refueling the plane. The crew was late getting on the plane at Charlotte. We land in LA. Geez. We ran on the right runway that's close. That's going to be where the terminal is to get off the plane, but the plane ended up doing a lap around LAX. So by the time I got my bags and that, it was, and walked to the check-in. Have you been taken on medication there? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I had my medication this morning, Tammy. Yeah, I have had my breakfast. I haven't had lunch yet, and dinner. No, I haven't had that. But pain medication, yeah, I've got plenty of them here, and I even take my antibiotics. Yeah, okay. There you go, Mum. I've done that. I didn't have far to get to. When I had to check in with Fiji Airways, it was like I had to go back upstairs and 100 yards, half a football field, or about about a football field length, half a 3/4 of a football field length I had to go to check in, and I missed the check in by 15 minutes. 15 bloody minutes. And there wasn't a single soul there to help me out to see they could squeeze me on. But yeah, it was wasn't very present. So I ended up having to stay Monday night. Went out and reached out to the insurance company to get accommodation, and they turned around and said, "No, we can't help you. That's only if you have a medical delay." No, that's not what the policy was as well. That was also included in case one flight's delayed and missed my connection, I get accommodation. So I've got to deal with that now. But I ended up reaching out to a friend of mine, an old flying buddy of mine from here, young Andy. They live about 5-10 minutes away from the airport at the marina. I mean, how beautiful is that? Living on a marina, you don't have to worry about floodwaters because your home floats. And when you get sick of being where you are, you can just sail away to another location. Making me sleep. Well, hopefully you're doing well, Tammy. Great wishes to you, and hopefully the operation went well. I'll reach out to you later on, late tonight, to see how you're doing. But yeah, apart from that, I've had a rip of a time in the United States. I mean, there has been challenges. As some of you big Rock Queen. Okay, we got a new one here. There was Rocket Queen. Okay. Okay, yeah, well, we're still here. Yeah, so we're I did have intentions of coming in October and maybe January next year. I don't know now. I don't know where I'm going to be at. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what the right attack is to do now to move forward. Because whatever I've been doing to g'day Gerald, to move forward, I'm getting smacked around. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have a bit more of a decision, or as I said, more of a line next week what I'm doing. And I hate being in this spot. It's a struggle, particularly when you're on your own. You thought you make two steps or 5 steps forward, and someone drags you back 20, 30 feet backwards. It's just completely unfair. I don't think any sane person needs that. I mean, I've just been attacked from day one of the wreck, and I'm over it. I'm just totally over it. Yeah, enough about that rant. We'll go for a little bit more, and I'll just going to call it a little bit early because I'm just not with it, guys. I'm angry. I'm disappointed. I'm just not there. Anyway, Anthony, thank you for letting me stay at your place. Unfortunately, I didn't get any photos of your layout because there was a lot of incriminating scenes on your layout that I missed taking photographs of.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Incriminating?
Yeah, incriminatingly funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really only have the one comedy scene on there, which is Santa Claus and the reindeer getting arrested at the station. I should specifically say drunk Santa Claus and drunk reindeer getting arrested at Dumb and Horse Station.
Yeah, there's a few other scenes that I picked out around the layout. But as I said, I just wasn't with it. I'll have to do another trip. Yeah. But I mean, it's giving me enough money. It's not me that bad. I haven't even unpacked my bag yet, and I just opened the back of the door to my training room. I'm like, nah.
Well, if you decide to come back, our
And
neighbor's treehouse will always be available for you.
thanks, buddy. Thanks. Can you tell them to put the window and door there? It's just a little bit cold with that morning breeze coming through.
Well,
Tammy,
we thought the squirrels would keep you warm.
Yeah, there wasn't enough squirrels. Hang on. Tammy, that's just for the need. You can shack them to the table. Yeah.
Wow, not only are you chained up and shackled, you have to put it away when you're freed.
I mean, yeah, there we go. As I said, can't win. But yeah. I don't know. I just haven't got the mojo. I'll put out to the regular viewers if some of you guys will like, because I may have to take a break from doing my weekend show. If there's some of you, I'll probably only reduce it down to probably about once a month. But if there's some of you guys that would like to carry it on or whatnot, please reach out to me. Post about it, and then we can probably work something out. I would like to keep it going, but because there's things going on, I just got to tread very carefully. Be careful out of those squirrels will steal your nuts. Well, I still got mine, as you noticed. I haven't got a very high-toned voice yet. So my nuts are safe, I think. Hang on.
Yes, he keeps them safe in his hands at all times.
Yep, they're safe.
You'll notice his hands are never above screen.
They're here. Well, at least you knew where I was. I'm going. Well, I know you guys as well, but as I said, next week I'll have a better idea. Some of you guys would like to help me out and keep this show going, because I know there's a lot of people that have been enjoying this. Reached out to me. My contact details is in my about page. I love to keep it going. It's been going close to 2.5 years now. Even my videos on the Fun Day Friday videos is going to be reduced. And my hands are forced with it. With the email I received from the lawyers, I'm going to
now, mind you, just to clarify, the emails from lawyers, just to make sure, they're not your lawyers. They're lawyers from the other party, the person that was responsible for your situation.
They're just stirring up.
So it's the dirty game lawyers play.
And my lawyers are giving me advice of the things I need to do to play this game of theirs. So I'm going to have a bit more of a personal chat with them next week, because I only just arrived on Thursday night here at my place. So Friday.
You know, just because
I've just been catching up for my affairs.
Yeah, just because I've had to deal with them both professionally, personally, and so forth. I don't care where you are in the Western world, there is no true mental health experts.
No,
you can always find somebody who would say going on social media or posting pictures with friends of yours and smiling is evidence that you're better now. You know, you're obviously healthy and we can close the case on this and the accident, blah, blah, blah. No, nobody would say that. Only lawyers that want to bend it a little bit. I could give thousands of examples. And like I said, off camera, I was telling you about the situation my sister did, how dirty lawyers lawyers, when they are out to win a case, especially when they know their client's guilty, will do everything to make you feel like crap. It's I got to be careful with analogies because I don't want to offend anybody, but it's victim blaming. It's victim blaming.
No, John, you didn't do nothing wrong.
What? You're on social media smiling, or you're doing a video?
It comes down to this with me. It's like, it's not just me. G'day, Split Rock, how are you? And g'day, John Manicki. And they're all like, well, you're laughing, you're smiling, you're obviously having a good time. But you have a look. What's his name? A real famous actor, Robbie Williams. You look at him, he was smiling and laughing all the time, but nobody knew that he was going through a bad case of depression and ended up taking his own life. And there's so many people like that down the track. You get to a point, okay, I don't want to reach to that stage. I'm seeking help with it, but these people are doing enough to drive people down that direction, to drive them to insanity. Look, at the time, yes, went out to have a good time. Yes, I put on a smile. Was I enjoying myself? Honestly, I was enjoying the company. Mentally, physically, I was struggling. Like, yourself, I was sick. I wasn't feeling well. I was in a lot of pain with my hands as well. You don't see that.
Sorry to interrupt you, Artie, but the thing is, and I think everybody who deals with certain things understand, you don't film and take pictures of that stuff. I mean, there are some people that, I woke up in a bad mood and boom, it's on Facebook, or, I sneezed and boom, it's on Facebook. But when you're dealing with, let's say, a lot of the stuff you are dealing with, that's not what you tend to, you don't take that necessarily to social media, especially like you, ex-military, ex this and ex that, where you've got, and just let's call it the whole Australian machismo. I'm tough. I can handle it. I can't tell people I'm really, but I can't speak for anybody else. But when you were here, we had, how long was our talk at the kitchen table after dinner that one day? We sat out there for a good 2 to 3 hours just talking and letting you pour stuff out, and I would throw out some of my stuff at you, and it was a tennis match of, look at how shitty things have been at times, but we don't film that and put that on.
And it was a lot different, but it's a lot different to be able to speak like that to a very close friend.
You need to be able
face to face doing it over the screen.
Right.
And like a lot of people here, a lot of you guys are close mates with one another. Okay, some of you guys are closer to them than what you are to me. There's no offense taken, but it's always good to reach out to the ones that you connect with. We are friends in some ways here, and we've got a small, great community, a fantastic community where we can actually talk with one another, and there are some that you just feel a bit more comfortable in opening up. Life is not easy. Some are struggling more than others. But being with you was great. We were able to get some things. There was times that I spent with, I tell you what, spending down time with Tammy and Ray. Okay, they had the train shed there, and I'm grateful for Tammy. And being able to teach young Ray a few things, but it was good. She left me out there. She helped me in a way that I needed to switch off and just be in a veg state. She left me alone. She listened to me talk and whatnot. I'm not saying that Ray Barbell didn't, and Dave from Crooked River years all did, but it was good. It was a relief. And then, okay, I missed my flight, but talking with young Andy, yes, he is younger than me. Okay, Heath, just to give you a quick rundown, I am being attacked by lawyers of the other party, the accident I had 4 years ago, trying to have a mental break and trying to have a break from everything, and I've been attacked. So I may be reducing my streams on the weekend. And I'm just talking about people's mental state.
Yeah. Yeah.
Particularly
Yeah, because Artie was in the accident where it was even on dash cam. It's the other person's fault, but it's been tied up for 4 years. There's all kinds of collateral damage and like your hand and your shoulder injuries you've dealt with and other things. And you have been stuck in your house for 4 years. So Artie came to America, hung out with some people. After being trapped alone in his house for 4 years, he decided to break out. And the lawyers for the other party are using that saying, look, we don't have to deal with any of these claims anymore because you obviously are cured. You're cured now because you went to America and you're in this picture smiling. So lawyers have contacted him, and I'm kind of in on this because apparently they used a couple of the pictures I posted on Facebook as proof Artie's good now, and therefore all this claiming and filing that can go on. It's just typical lawyers, defense attorneys, when their people are the guilty ones, try to turn and distract from.
So that's where it's coming from, Heath. So hopefully that fixes up your confusion. But when I was with young Andy, I mean, yeah, he's been through a little bit of up. But he threw me some ideas of what he's doing, and it's given me a different direction because one of the things I went over there is having a bit of a chat and try to have a direction of which way I'm going to go when I recover from, which looks like I'm possibly going for another operation, which will be operation number 7. So if I go through this operation, I'm going to be stuck at home again for another 8 months. So it's not going to be any joy. So I'm back to square one, living on my own, which does not help. I did have a friend looked after my place, but as you guys see, they flooded the bloody kitchen. The house is a mess. I've got a property inspection in 9 days. The landlord's agent, the landlord's cool, but the agent I've got to watch out for. But I am dealing with a mess here. I am, John, and it's not fun. Yeah, life is a struggle, no way. But I mean, yeah, I know you guys are there, and that's why I went over there. As much I had to tear myself away to get here. I kept an arm and ahhing. Should I go? Should I go? Should I? Shouldn't I? I bit the bullet and just went for it. I had to. Otherwise, if I didn't do it, I was never going to do it. I don't know what my health is going to do after this next operation. I don't know. I took the opportunity and went, and I'm glad I did, even though I had. Well, the trip was basically 60% hell and 40% enjoyable. The 40% was spending time with you guys. The other 60% is all the other obstacles and shit that I had to deal with. Friday
It
had
was
to spend.
It was 100%. It was 100% health.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Hopefully we're going to get a great JD. How are you? So people, please understand me. Again, g'day, Gus. Now, again, because I'm going to be cutting a short. If anybody wants to give me a hand in keeping this wacky weekend going for a little bit longer, because I don't want it to shut down. G'day, Russ. Please reach out to me this next week, so we can work something out there, something like what the SDS crew are doing and Cab Crew Wednesday are doing. Because I will try to keep it down to at least once a month. That's my plan at the moment. That depends on what my lawyer suggests on this coming week when I talk to him. So much for my vacation to get myself sort of reset. It just, reset myself on the right track. It just actually put me down even further now, going backwards. Excuse me. As you can all see, I'm still trying to get over that cold, even though I'm in the warm weather. But I'm getting there slowly. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Sorry, folks, I'm not going to be going for an hour. I don't like lawyers either, Heath, but I've got no choice in the matter at the moment. I've got to talk to mine on Monday, Tuesday next week. Sorry, that wasn't meant for you. G'day, Rick. How are you? To another. We'll do a face-to-face thing. Reckon if I let you feel you and what's going on. So anyway, people, just hang in there for a minute. I'll have a quick chat before we go, Anthony. Okay. So people, trying to get rid of that North American contaminated air out of my lungs still. Okay then, guys. Until next weekend, everybody have a fun week. Stay safe, and I will see you guys all.